Between fall of 95 and summer of '07, Pixar didn't just release animated movies. They defined childhoods, redefined animation, and somehow it all started to feel a little personal. Let's rewind to where it all began. Starting off with Toy Story, which was released November of 1995. It was the first fully CG animated feature film. It was released Thanksgiving weekend and it was the animation game changer, okay? Following that, we had Toy Story 2, released November 1999. It was originally supposed to be a direct to video sequel, but it ended up being a theatrical hit. It proved that Pixar wasn't a one hit studio. Then we have Finding Nemo, released May of 2003. It was Pixar's first summer blockbuster. From their water rendering technology and the techniques that they achieved with that film to the emotional storytelling, it resulted in Pixar's first Oscar win for Best Animated Feature. Then we had The Incredibles, released November of 2004. It was Pixar's first all human cast. It was the superhero genre, but reimagined through the family lens. And it introduced the famous Edna Mode to the world. Fast forwarding a little bit, we got Ratatouille in June 29th of 2007. It was a rat, a chef, a dream, and a masterpiece. It's one of my favorites for sure. It had a more subtle theme, but it also had a grown-up tone to it. And it was another Brad Bird hit, another Oscar win for the studio. Now we come to Wally, which kicked off a near unbroken tradition of their June/summer releases starting in 2008. I'm just going to list off a few of their notable June releases. Bear with me. I may have missed a thing or two, but that's okay. So starting Wally, June 27th, 2008. Up, May 29th, 2009. Inside Out, June 19th, 2015. Finding Dory, June 17th, 2016. Luca, June 2021. It was on streaming. Lightyear, June 17th, 2022. Am I allowed to mention that? Elemental, June 16th, 2023. And then Elio, June 20th, 2025. There were a bit of exceptions along the way, like Soul was in December of 2020 and Turning Red was in March of 2022. We know that the pandemic and streaming shifts did a number on some of these releases, but it's still very clear that Pixar loves a June release and it became their signature release window. So the wild part is my birthday's in June. So every year when Pixar releases a new movie, it just feels like they made it just for me. I'm not gonna lie. So of course I know that they didn't, right? But when you grow up just like watching these movies and they constantly come out around the time that you're like reflecting and you're resetting your life and you're celebrating another birthday, another trip around the sun, it feels intentional. So thanks, Pixar, for the innovation, for the summer memories, and for the unintentional birthday tradition that I never asked for, but I treasure every year. Like, I'm not joking. Ever since Wally, every summer for my birthday, I'm going to the movies to watch a Pixar movie. So that's it. And I'll see you next year, Pixar.